I'm vlogging. It's boring. I'm Colleen. That's you, Mommy.
Hi everybody, did you watch the vlog yesterday? Because if you did, you might remember that when I was showing you everything that I got for Christmas and I got to the part where I was talking about this like jewelry making kit, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna end up making jewelry all night tonight instead of cleaning my house like I should. Well, that's exactly what happened. I started trying to make jewelry out of my rocks and I got addicted, and now I'm making a necklace. And also I have a cold. In the middle of the night last night as I was doing this, I was like, oh my god, my allergies are so bad tonight. And then I was like, wait, is this allergies? And then this morning I woke up and I said, nope, that is not allergies, that's a cold. So as I struggle to breathe through my nostrils, I am slowly but surely trying to make a little necklace for myself. But anyway, hello everyone, welcome to Tortilla Talk Tuesday, the day of the week where I answer your questions and don't edit the vlog very much because I'm tired. It drives me crazy when I cannot breathe out of one of my nostrils. Like, it's one of my biggest pet peeves in life. And I know you're not supposed to use nose sprays, but I really love a nose spray, and even a nose spray is not helping my clogged nostril on this side, and it is making me rage. So right now I'm doing this to try to distract myself from the fact that I cannot breathe out of my nose, but it's not really helping. I'm still just very focused on the fact that I can't breathe. So let me tell you what I'm doing. I have decided to try to make a necklace out of my little rocks. So I have a bunch of rocks, obviously, that I have found and polished myself, but the very tiny rocks are usually ones that have broken off of bigger rocks. So if a rock is super misshapen, when it's in the tumbler, sometimes it'll get like chopped in half or crushed a little bit, and little chunks of the rock will fall off, and then those little tiny chunks will get tumbled, and those tiny little chunks become tiny little cute polished pebbles. And I organize my little polished pebbles. I'll show you. So my tiny little polished pebbles I put in these little cute bead organizer things. They're very shiny and pretty and cute, and they're very, very tiny. So what I'm doing right now is I'm attempting to make a little necklace from the jewelry kit that I got from my mom for Christmas. I've never made anything like this before. I've only ever made these bracelets, which is just the same string I used to make my Taylor Swift friendship bracelets. And all I do is I take this little Dremel tool and I use a diamond drill bit, and I just try to drill holes inside of the little pebbles. This is the worst part. I hate this. I hate it. If I enjoyed doing this part, drilling the hole in the rocks, then I would just be making jewelry every day, all day, because making jewelry, polishing rocks is fun, and I like the look of like my own jewelry that I made myself from rocks that I found myself and polished myself. I think it's really cool. But trying to drill a hole in a very tiny, tiny pebble is, oh my god, it is annoying and it is tedious, and the Dremel bits break, the rocks go flying, and there's just a lot that goes into it. You have to keep it wet or else it'll shatter, and you have to sit there and do it for such a long time, and it is so tedious. I hate drilling holes in rocks. But doing this many rocks obviously takes a really long time. I think this one took me a couple months, and this one took me probably a couple weeks. I can't really remember, but I picked out just like maybe 10 different little pebbles, and I drilled holes in them last night and this morning because I couldn't finish last night because I got too furious. Then I took one of these little things from my kit. It's like a little keyhole stick thing, and I stuck this into the rock, and then I cut the end of it so that it like measured right. And then with the other tools in my little kit, made a little circly-do thingy. Can you even see this? I doubt it's even in focus. Now I'm taking this very tangle necklace stuff, a chain, if you will, and I'm trying to string it into the little hooks that I made around the rocks. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'll show you the final product when I'm done. I'm almost done, honestly. Oh my gosh, it's already looking cutesy. I love it. I feel so sick. Bye. Oh my god, you guys, I'm quite literally miserable. This cold is so brutal, but I finished the necklace. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you closer up. I'll take it off and show it to you. So this is what it looks like. Oh, okay. It's focusing on me and not the necklace. So let me turn the camera around. So here's the necklace. I'm trying to use my flashlight on my phone so you can like actually see it, but I don't know that that's making it better or worse. As per usual, I don't know what any of these stones are, but I think this is some sort of just like a yellow jasper. This is sodalite. This is milky quartz, carnelian. I'm not sure what the stone is, but it's like a pretty lime green. I don't know. Another sodalite. This one's like another yellow jasper moment. This is like a little agate moonstone thingy. This is probably just like a piece of chert. I don't know what the heck that is. Maybe black jasper. Another green stone. I have a really hard time with green stones figuring out what they are. This one's half red, half yellow jasper. Pretty cool. And that's what it looks like. Fun, huh? I like it. I feel like if I saw this at a store, I'd want to buy it, but maybe that's just because I like rocks. Dainty, cute, fun little pebbles on my neck. How fun is that? Merry Christmas to me. Thanks, Mom, for the jewelry making kit. Now I feel like I have to make one for my mom since she got me the kit, but I don't know that she'd wear something like this. I'll ask her, and if she wants one, I'll make her one. Hello, everyone, from me and my comb over. It's the next day and I feel like crap. I just ordered a COVID test just to make sure that this is not COVID. It feels like a normal cold, but like, I don't know. I just want to be, double checking and making sure. I have so much to do, but I have no energy to do anything. So I'm doing the simplest thing that I could possibly do right now, which is match socks. And by simple, I mean, I don't have to move around a lot. It's not simple for my brain. This is actually a very frustrating task. I have an entire laundry basket full of mismatched socks, but it is Tortilla Talk Tuesday. So I thought I would answer some questions while I sit here and try to match up socks. School carload said, Tortilla Talk question, what's your New Year's resolution and what do you hope to accomplish this year? Love you. Okay, controversial opinion, but I actually am very anti New Year's resolutions for me personally. I know a lot of people love them and it's really great to set goals and stuff, but for me, I feel like whenever I set goals and make resolutions and stuff, it makes it overwhelming and it makes me not want to do it. And I feel like there's too much pressure to make sure that I do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not able to set a goal and then not finish that task without beating myself up over it. So if I were to make a bunch of New Year's resolutions and then I didn't stick to them and I didn't accomplish the things I wanted to do, I'd be extremely disappointed in myself. So I always just keep them in my noggin, and then whatever ones actually happen, I get really excited about because I didn't anticipate anything happening. And then when something happens, I'm very proud. I don't do a 5-year plan. I don't do goals. I don't do resolutions. I just do things when I can do them. And that's always worked out for me in the past, but I don't know how that's going to work out for me moving forward. So maybe that's a horrible idea, but I just don't do New Year's resolutions. Lillian said, Tortilla Talk question, can you share some of your go-to recipes? I have a few from your quarantine videos, but would love some more. I can't share more because I don't really have any more go-to recipes because I don't cook anymore, which is really sad. I used to cook all the time because at my old house, I loved my kitchen, and I'm gonna give you guys the tea here. I'm gonna spill the tea a little bit. I don't like my kitchen at this house. And I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful kitchen. It's a beautiful home. I am so grateful for this home and for everything that I have. I'm not trying to say that it's a bad kitchen. I'm not trying to say I'm ungrateful for it, but the layout of the kitchen in this home drives me crazy. It's like a nook, and if there's any more than one person in that kitchen, it is impossible to get around, and like the fridge almost opens up into the island, so you can't be one side of the island and also opening the fridge, and if you're on one side of the island, someone opens the fridge, you get trapped and you have to go around. Like, it's like a very weirdly laid out kitchen, and for some reason, the way that it's laid out, no matter what we do, no matter how often we clean it, it always feels claustrophobic and like kind of dirty in there. And this just sounds like I'm complaining. It's a beautiful, amazing kitchen, but I just got so used to the literal most perfect kitchen on the planet at my last house, and every time I try to cook in that kitchen, I just feel like stressed and claustrophobic, and I just don't feel like it was laid out well, and I don't feel like a lot of the stuff was installed well because a lot of stuff is breaking and the drawers don't open and close properly and knobs fall off of things, and it's just a frustrating kitchen to cook in. So I don't enjoy cooking in there. However, the reason I chose this question was not to complain about my kitchen. I'm very grateful for my kitchen. I need to just get over it and learn how to love that kitchen for the remainder of our time at this house. How are there no other matching socks? Is this a joke? Am I being punked? There's so many socks and none of them match. Is this real? Is this real life? Anyway, I was hoping to make my chicken casserole tonight because I don't feel good, and that sounds nice for my little sick tummy and heart and brain. And that's a recipe I used to show you guys all the time, and I would show it to you right now, but I feel like I've shown you that recipe a trillion times. I'm really shook by the fact that none of these freaking socks match. This is so freaking annoying. Okay, at Miss Amanda 616 said, at the time code 4 minutes and 43 seconds in this vlog where I was at the beach hunting for rocks and I found a bunch of marbles. Isn't that another marble to the left of the green one? That is a butterscotch yellow. It is not a marble, but I'm excited to talk about this because this is one of the frustrating things about rock hunting or sea glass hunting. There are certain beaches that I don't like to go to because there's a big population of a certain type of seashell that tricks you. So there's this one beach that we really like to find sea glass at, but there's these little blue crushed up shells that look like bright blue sea glass, and so you bend down to pick it up and it's just a freaking crushed up crappy little like piece of a shell, and it drives me crazy. And at that beach that I found all those marbles, there's seaweed that looks like marbles and looks like rocks. So the whole time I'll bend down to pick up something that I think is a beautiful rock or a beautiful marble, and it's a squishy, goopy, gross hunk of seaweed. I'll show you what she's talking about. So right here, see, this is the marble that I found. It looks like a little watermelon. And over here, she saw that. That is a piece of seaweed, but it looks like a beautiful yellow marble, doesn't it? It's really frustrating. I saw a few comments about that. That's why I wanted to talk about that. Christina Brightbeck said, am I high, or did Colleen just call that starfish a sea star? Mind blown. Okay, I know. This is something that I thought was common knowledge, but maybe it's only common knowledge because I'm like a little beach girly and I go to the beach a lot, talk about the beach a lot, talk about ocean creatures a lot because of my son. But yeah, they renamed starfish. It's always been starfish as long as I've known, but I guess scientists were like, no, it's not a starfish because a starfish is not a fish, so we're changing it to sea star. And it doesn't sound as cute. Starfish sounds so cute, and sea star is kind of like, okay. But if you Google it, you'll see you can call it a sea star or a starfish, but they prefer sea star. Scientists, naturalists, and educators now call these sea stars rather than starfish because they lack scales, don't swim, and aren't actually fish. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that it's not starfish, it's actually sea star. Look at all these socks that don't have a match. Are you kidding? Where are they? Where are the matches to these in my house? No wonder I had a huge basket full of socks I needed to match because I don't have them. Where's all these socks? I don't take off one sock at a time and hide one and then put the other one, like, how did this happen? I really thought I was gonna sit here, answer some questions for you guys, and be productive even while I was sick. I was like, oh, I'll get some stuff done, this will be great. And instead, I don't feel like I was productive at all because I couldn't find any matches to my freaking socks. Like, hello? Where are all the socks? Oh, here's another one. All right, I'm gonna answer more questions later. I'm gonna go right now. I'm tired, I need to lay down. It's time to do some rocks. I've started using this water dental flosser thing instead of a toothbrush to clean out my different rocks because I felt like my arm would get sore from like brushing each individual rock. So I'm testing this out to see if I like this better, and I think I do. It's just messy. I have to do this outside, whereas with the toothbrush I can do it inside, but this like water just splashes everywhere. But it's kind of fun. I've explained this before, but I have to get all of the grit from the previous stage out of all the cracks of the rocks before I put it into the next stage with new grit, because if any grit from the old stages moves on with the new grit, it could ruin the next stage. Well, it wouldn't ruin it, it would just not give it as good of a polish. So for the best polish possible, I have to make sure there's no leftover grit on any of these rocks. This is my least favorite part of polishing rocks, but this water pick makes it kind of fun. Done. Let's take a COVID test and see if I've got COVID. Do people still do this? Is this still a thing? I'm gonna stick this thing in my nose, I'm gonna stick it in some juicy liquid, and we'll see what the results say. I did it, now we just wait 15 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 15 minutes, I haven't looked down. I feel like I'm looking at a pregnancy test. Oh my God, it's negative. I don't have COVID. I didn't think I did, I just wanted to be sure.
And what's puffy cats?
Okay, that sounds fun. Ooh, my big girl. Mommy's all better. I don't have COVID.
Oh.
She's like, what are you talking about? I am unbearably tired. I have other questions I wanted to answer for Tortilla Talk. I don't know if I'm gonna get to them today. I don't feel good, Maisie Joe. Do you feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Maybe we can eat a snack.
Maybe I can eat a snack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Strawberry.
A strawberry?
Yeah.
I'm tired.
You can go to bed.
Okay. Gee, I wonder where I got this cold from.
Mom, what I wearing today?
I have some weird pajamas for you. I have a Santa Claus shirt and turtle pants.
I like turtle pants.
Okay. I'm gonna put pajamas on my kids. I think Eric and I have to podcast tonight, which is...
Mom, I'm done.
You're done with what?
I'm done with my test.
Oh, okay. We usually film our podcast on Monday afternoons, but today I was too sick, so we didn't, so now we have to do it tonight. Look at my hair. I don't know if I'm going to answer any more questions for Tortilla Talk this week. Sorry it was a funky one, but I do not feel good. Okay. I'm going to put my kids to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.